Hello, online crew. Let's get you organized in your business with some automation. How would that be for you? Would you like to have some automated messages and some options for people to go to while you are sleeping? So what I'm going to talk about on today's live is the power of automation in your business and how you can achieve some automation in your business without the need of a website, without the need of any particular what we call landing pages or capture pages that capture people's sort of email addresses. You don't need any of that for what I'm going to talk about today. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I've got comments again. How awesome is this? So Michael, high five, Michael. Good to see you on. Hello, Mel. Thank you for jumping on, guys. I am, for those of you that are live, those of you watching the replay, you won't even know. But those of you watching live, I am 2 hours earlier than I normally would be because I am hosting a webinar shortly to review a whole lot of Facebook ads for people. So I just have to, hey, Jen. I just have to, when I host those webinars, they clash with my lives, unfortunately. So thank you for those of you that are turning up, knowing that I'm actually at a completely different time than normal. So who else do we have here? It's so good to see comments. We've got Judy and Bob. Hello. Thank you for saying hello to Henry over here. If you're new to my page and you're not aware of who Henry is, that's this little guy over here that guards Palm Cove for us, which is our little cove here for our online crew coaching community while I'm not around. So he needs a bit of recognition too. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Elena. How are you? Hello, Julian. Julian is a brand new welcome member to our online crew coaching community. Fantastic timing, Julian, because of what we're talking about this week. Smart man. Okay, we've got Letitia. Hello, Lynn. Great to see everyone on. So I will talk about automation in a sec. I just want to sort of clarify, if we've not met before, who am I and what's going on here? So my name is Helen Martin and I'm your online crew captain. So we have the most amazing online crew community here of entrepreneurs, direct sellers, network marketers, those with a small business, anyone trying to learn how to build a business online with automation and modern strategies. So we don't have to chase anybody. Nobody wants to chase anybody to buy anything off them or join them in their business. So when we, learn attraction marketing strategies and how to leverage social media with modern strategies, you can attract people to you. So it's so much nicer to have people reaching out to you about what it is that you are doing rather than sort of feeling that you're always chasing your tail. Okay. Now, one of the ways that we can increase our productivity on social media and getting to more people and responding to people, a little bit quicker is through automation. So I want to share some examples of how you could introduce automation into your business and how it's going to help you. Hello, Crystal. Now, an alert just came up. Crystal, I believe it is your birthday, but I'm probably a little bit early because I'm in Australia and I'm ahead of time, like, woo, ahead of you. So it's probably not quite your birthday yet. I'm presuming it's tomorrow morning for you, but I'm getting in early. And anyone else here on this broadcast that wants to wish Crystal a happy birthday, please do so. Awesome, legendary, member of our online crew community, as well. So happy birthday for tomorrow in your world, today in mine, Crystal. Okay, hello, Patricia. Good to see you on. So the good thing about what I'm going to talk about today is that it's actually really simple to implement. Yes, you still need to learn how to navigate a piece of software, but here's the gold in it. Hey, Laurie, you don't need a website. You don't need, like the things like a capture page or a web page or anything like that to capture anybody's email address. You don't need any of that complicated stuff. And you, what was the other thing I was going to say? So you don't need any of that. And the software that you need is free. So you can start building out some automation in your business for free. So it gives you the ability to speed some things up, to attend to people more efficiently, to give people some options and start a conversation, have people maybe book on a calendar of yours, just have things going on in the background that you don't even know about, but you've set it up because you've got automation, okay? So what you need to make this work is you do need a business page, guys. So what I'm going to share with you won't work if you don't have a business page. Now, if you've been following me for any length of time, you would know that I'm a big advocate for a business page because there are so many capabilities that you can do on a business page that you can just not do on a personal profile. And this is one of them. So you don't need to have, people get scared of business pages because they think, I don't have the time. I've been told it's pay to play. So I don't get any reach over on my business page. They're a waste of time. I'm here to say that there may be elements of concern for you on a business page with things that you've heard, but what's happening with Facebook, with the priorities of Facebook, of personal profiles going back into lockdown in the future, and the capabilities that business pages are going to be given in the future that are more so than now. If you want a public profile, if you are serious about building a business online, you need a business page. Now, I'm not saying you need to go full bore with it now. Just get started. Start slowly getting fans and followers. Do some lives over there. Start building up your profile and your credibility and authority because it takes time. People have really bizarre expectations of a business page. They've had a business page up for 3 months or 6 months and goes, well, I don't get any interaction or engagement. It's like, well, you've only had it for 3 months or 6 months. Give it time. It's like, but I go live on my personal profile and heaps of people watch me over there. I go live on my business page and I don't get anywhere near the amount of views. Well, no kidding. You've had your personal profile for probably 5 years, 10 years. If you've been around since day one, over 15 years. You can't compare people that know, like, and trust you, and they're your friends and your family and your cousins and your school friends and friends of friends, to building up a business page. So manage your expectations there. But there are capabilities like automation that can be plugged in to your business page for free. This is what I'm teaching in my online crew coaching community today, tomorrow, and the next day. I'm going to teach you what all this means. I'm going to teach you what a bot is. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, Laurie, I'm speaking to you. Sorry, Laurie's just picked up on there about expectation. I told Laurie off the other day, she wants everything really, really fast, as everybody does. And it's like, you know, it's a new page. It's okay. It's quite normal. We all want really fast results, don't we, guys? But we have to earn our fans and followers. You have to build up a profile. You have to give value. You have to teach good stuff, guys. So learning how to do a business page and lead with value and have a really strong brand is something that you need to, you know, learn to do and grow into. It doesn't sort of happen overnight. Laurie wants it overnight. We all want it overnight. You're not alone, Laurie. All good, all good. So what I'm talking about with automation is, you would all know what email marketing is, correct? You've probably put your email address into something in the past, or many things in the past, and you get emails. Now, an average open rate for an email, somewhere, depending on the relationship with the person, somewhere on average between about 10 and 20% open rate. So you put all this effort into email marketing. I'm not knocking email marketing. I do email marketing all the time, every week. So it is an essential part of my business. But email marketing open rates are on average around 10 to 20%. If it's somebody really high profile and everybody thinks they're, you know, magic and a gold person, then they might have a higher open rate. But on average, about 10 to 20% sort of open rate, somewhere sort of in there. When you set up a bot, and you do it through Messenger, so no website needed, no email marketing sort of software needed, open rates are generally 80% and above. So compare that for a sec, guys. So you send an email, 10 to 20% open rate. You set up a bot, because you've been taught how to set it up and all the moving parts to it and how this connects with that and all the rest of it. And you can get like an 80 to sometimes 100% open rate. It's phenomenal. Now, this is the way we are moving. We'll never get rid of email marketing. Email marketing is awesome, and you build a list. And you've probably heard before in marketing terms that the money is in the list. And I absolutely agree with that. There is, a risk with Facebook and even what I'm talking about with bots. So I'm talking about messenger bots and connecting a messenger bot to your business page and setting up certain things, which I'll talk about in a moment. And that's what I'm going to teach the guys in my online crew coaching community this week. We start, in a few hours. So if you want to join us, it's not too late. And if you can't join us live, just catch the replays. There's details above. Just take the spaces out and put it into Google. You have to be a member of my online crew coaching community to get this training. You can get in there for $1, guys. So, it's not much of a commitment to learn how to speed up automation in your business or how to implement automation in your business. So that's just an option sort of for you. But the money's in the list. Now, the amazing thing about messenger bots is when people subscribe to your bot and they message your page and they do a couple of things and they become a subscriber, you're building a list. Do you realize that? Like you're building another type of list. So you can build your own subscriber list through a messenger bot and you can broadcast to that list like you do an email list. Now, the risk that I was just about to mention before is that it is all attached to Facebook and your business page and all the rest of it. So the beautiful thing about email marketing is that the list, that list is external and it's protected and you've got all those email addresses. Like setting up a messenger bot, it's attached to your business page and it's still all online. So you can obviously export databases and stuff like that, but it's people's profiles that are connected with your page. So although you're building a subscriber list, just understand it's still all controlled by Facebook and the software that you set up. When we send an email, collect emails, that's a physical email address that you get to keep. So if your Facebook page got shut down, you still got emails. And where's that's powerful? I'll just give you an example. There's a guy, high profile, that I followed a long time. He was pushing boundaries, I think, with Facebook a little bit, somebody in this industry, and his Facebook page got shut down and he couldn't get it back up. But he had a really large email database. So he just emailed his list and said, I'm in Facebook jail big time. I can't get my page back up and running. So I've started another page. This is it, collect over there. So he was able to communicate with everybody via an email list. So I'm not dismissing email when you get to the stage in your business that you're ready for email marketing. But that is websites, software, capture pages, landing pages. And what I mean by that, if you're not familiar with that terminology, it's collecting email addresses via a web page of some sort, and then you get to keep that. So that's something that you may want to look in the future. In the meantime, while you're growing and building, let's set you up with the ability to send automated messages through a bot that you get to build a subscriber list that's got 80 to 100% open rate list and can respond to people while you're sleeping and give them information and options while you're not even there. Is this something pretty cool that you can introduce into your business? I think so. I hope you think so too. Doesn't matter whether you're small or large in your journey at the moment. I will explain in the training that I go through in my online crew coaching community where is best to use it and where is not. Because the one thing I did when I first got into messenger bots like 18 months ago or so is I connected it to everything and I lost some human interaction. So I do implement that with caution, and I'll run through in the training when you should use it and when you shouldn't use it, because we don't ever want to replace talking to people and building up relationships with people. But you can get your bot to lead to you in different ways and lead to your calendar and lead to different options and lead to a group. And I'm going to show you how to do that on screen in this training today. So for those of you that are in my online crew coaching community, you are going to love this. Whether you feel you are ready for it or not, that's what the replays are for. So follow me along with the training for the next 3 days, and then just know you've got the safety net of watching the recordings, of how to set it all up and what the capabilities are, because you might do one piece of it now, but the other pieces later. Okay, so it's going to be really cool. So bots are email lists with training wheels. That's a really good way to look at it, Laurie. So how do we use it? How we can use it is when somebody messages your business page. Facebook does give you the ability to have a standard message there. So you can have something responding to people automatically. But what you can set up with a messenger bot is options. So you can personalize a message, a greeting, a welcome message, and say, hi, whatever. You can address the person by name. You can't do that with an automated message through Facebook, but you can do it through a bot, so it's more personal. So you can make it really personal and give it character and all those kind of things. I'll go through that in all the training. And then you can give people options. So you can suggest to people to join your free group. You could suggest to people to, if they want to chat, here's a link to my calendar. They push a button and away they go. They push a button, they get led to your group. They push another button, you might have some free training you can offer. So you can give people options and attend to people's needs without even physically being there or them having to wait for you to respond. Now, this is really effective for people like me that are on the other side of the earth. And there are other people on the other side of the earth that are here with me in Australia, but I have a big international audience. So if I'm in Australia and all my people are in Australia, then you can sort of respond to people quicker. But I wake up in the morning and I've got messages generally that were sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. So I wake up to a lot of messages just because I've got a lot of people in US, Canada, Germany, like everywhere, UK, everywhere. So having the bot being able to respond to me saying, hey, it's awesome to connect. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Here's some options in the meantime, whatever. People are being looked after while I'm sleeping. Okay, so that's really, really powerful. Looking after people, it's like your customer service arm. If you look at it that way, you're looking after people rather than just sort of leading them sort of sitting there waiting for you to respond. It's like, oh, well, they obviously don't care. They're taking too long to respond. It's like, no, I'm actually on the other side of the world. Because a lot of people don't know I'm in Australia. So I do have challenges with time zones with a lot of people. The other thing is using it in a way where you have a post on your Facebook page or even a Facebook ad, and you are asking people to respond with a particular word or something if they want some information. So same again with wait times. If somebody, wants some information, you want to get that information to them fairly promptly. So the messenger bot can do all that for you. Like, it's just all automated. They put down a little keyword. I'm going to teach you how to do all of this. Crew in the coaching community, and then the bot fires off and gives them the information they want, and then there might be a follow-up sequence. So what I'm doing is a beginner boot camp. There are so many capabilities of using bots. There are so many options. They have things called flow, like a flow sequence. So they click this and then they go there and there, and then they click that and then they go there and there and there. Like we need to start from the beginning, guys, and just understanding what bots can do, how you set them up, how you set your welcome message up, where you can send people to. The free version has limited capabilities than the paid version. The way the software works is the more subscribers you get, they obviously charge you, okay? But you can start with the free version. You can set all of this up for free. And that's what I'm going to share in the training today, okay? So we're going to have your bot set up by day 1's training. So there's 3 days training. We're going to have your bot connected, hopefully by the end of day 1, or you'll go and do your own homework and you would have had, the starting, pieces of it, which is pretty cool. Now, what else did I want to see? Oh, the other thing is and this is pretty cool, is just treating it like a broadcast. So when you get some subscribers, you might only have 5 people on your list. But then you can send out messages like, you could just do what we call a broadcast. So think of it the same way as an email. If any of you doing email marketing, in that you write the email once and it goes out to everyone at the same time. So when you're getting an email from, somebody, probably, hundreds if not thousands of people are getting the exact same thing. So you can do this through your messenger bot as well. You can do a broadcast. So you might just want to remind people that you're going live. You might just send a quick little broadcast. I could say, hey, online crew, that's personal to me and my community here. I'm going live in 15 minutes. I'm going live on 30 minutes. You don't want to miss this live. This is an update that you really need to be aware of, whatever. Catch you over there. Click below for the link. And I could have a link to my Facebook page right there in the message. So people don't need to go and find my page. They can get the message, work out whether they want to listen to what it is or not. Click on the button, it takes them straight over to my Facebook page. Like, you can do broadcasts and alert people to what's coming up. If you've got something special coming up, a special training, stuff that you do for free. Or maybe you're doing like a different type training on your Facebook page on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. Send out a broadcast. Make sure you join me at 8 o'clock on Sunday night because I got a special training going on. So you can broadcast to people that have messaged your page. The capabilities are amazing. It enables you to stay in touch with people. It enables you to look after people. It enables you to have a more efficient business because you can attend to people, while you're sleeping, like I said before. So does this all make sense, guys? Is this something that you think you can utilize in your business? Let me know, because I don't use it anywhere near enough. And I go through spurts where I use it a lot and then I don't use it. And I've got some ideas of how I'm going to introduce it more. Now, people, I do want to alert you to this, and this is important for all of you to know that are on the receiving end of a bot. Somebody who has a messenger bot set up cannot message you randomly. They can't just pick on you, your Facebook profile, and message you unless you have messaged that business page first. So this is really good for spam. So people don't get spammed by messenger bots. But it's very interesting. There are a lot of people that don't realize that they've actually subscribed initially. It's like you get an email from somebody and it's like, why am I getting this email? I didn't actually subscribe to this. And you probably have somewhere along the line. So a messenger bot, I can't message unless, so you guys on the other side of this live, if you have never messaged my page before, like sent me a message in any capacity, so we're connected via messenger in my business page, so not my personal profile, my business page, I can't message you. I just can't. Because you haven't initiated the first message. So I can only send you messages. I can only connect with you. I can only give you options when you message me first. So it's interesting. When you send out some broadcasts, some people get, for lack of a better word, they get shitty. Because they're like, why are you messaging me? I don't want your information. And I have to reply. So this happens, guys, and it'll happen to you if you embrace messenger bots and use them in your business moving forward. People say, why are you messaging me? I don't want your messages. And I have to explain, I can't actually message you unless you messaged me first. So somewhere along the line, you've actually hit my messenger and sent me a message. So, on business pages, there's a little button that says, see what Helen Martin is up to in Messenger. Or, something like that is on business page. So people hit that button and they just get the automated message and it doesn't really go anywhere. It gives them some options. But they don't realize when they're doing that and messaging my messenger that they're actually subscribing. Okay, so it's a really good thing because it means you're not going to get spammed. So if you know you're getting a message from a messenger bot, it's not random. You haven't been targeted by anybody. Somewhere along the line, you've messaged the business page that you are getting a message from. And it's also really, really important that you always give people an option to get out. So on my very first message and sometimes on my follow-up broadcast messages, I say in the bottom, if you would like to unsubscribe, just type the word stop. That's the same for any messenger bot. So if you are on some messenger bots and you know it's not personal, it's actually a bot, if you type the word stop, that's a software, like that's actually an automated thing within the software that you set up that if you type the word stop, then it'll unsubscribe you from that messenger. So I will often, in my messages, when I send that, just a reminder, if you would like to unsubscribe, just type the word stop. So that's important as well, because if people don't want your messages, you actually don't want them there. So here's a mental catch that people get into when they first start email marketing, and it's no different to messenger bots as well, is when people start to unsubscribe, people get hurt. So you start an email software program and you're emailing people out, and then people unsubscribe. Like, people unsubscribe from my email all the time. And it happens with the messenger bot as well. And I'm thankful that they do that. And you know why? Is because people, they're unqualified. They're not your target market. They're telling you they don't want what you have. And that's actually a really good thing. Okay? So when people unsubscribe, they're already telling you, I'm not part of your target market. That is better than you having 50, 100 people on a subscriber list that aren't your target market, but they're just sitting there. So any kind of email marketing as your business grows, or messenger bots as your business grows and you embrace it more, you will get charged for the amount of subscribers that you have. So you can't avoid that. You can't stay with free software when you grow a big database. So normally email software and bot software, it's free to start with. But if you start getting hundreds and thousands of subscribers, they start charging you accordingly, because they're providing you a service that they're sending out on your behalf. Okay? Because you get charged for that, when people unsubscribe, you should be going, yes, now I don't have to pay for you. You're keeping my numbers down. So any of you that are going to embrace this world of messenger bots, or you do email marketing, or you're going to move into email marketing somewhere in the future, please don't mentally get caught up with people unsubscribing. They are doing you a favor by getting them out of your list because they're not interested. Because you don't want people on your list that are actually really disinterested, but they don't bother to unsubscribe. You actually want them to unsubscribe, because it's false. It's false marketing to you, because you think, oh, I've got all these subscribers, and yet if 50% of them are not really into what you want. And that's why I'm going to do you might see, you will see, because I'm going to do it in the course this week with the guys in the online crew coaching community. I'm going to send out a broadcast to everybody on my messenger bot, and I'm just going to do a cleanup message. Have you seen these from email people before, where they say, hey, I'm just cleaning up my email database. If you want to stay awesome, no need to do anything. If you would like to remove yourself from your list, if this is not what you're looking for anymore, please feel free to unsubscribe. So you may have seen that with some people with email. I'm going to do that with my messenger bot, so I can show the people in the course how to do it for themselves. And I would highly encourage any of you using bots or email marketing that you do that every now and again to keep the numbers down. So the people that are there are people that want to be there. And if you get to that stage where you're getting into the numbers of getting charged for the software, that you're keeping the numbers down as well, because you don't want to pay for people that don't want to listen to your stuff or read your stuff. Does that make sense, guys? Absolutely, Lynn. Quality versus quantity. I would rather have 100 people on my messenger bot that love hearing from me. Even if they don't respond, they appreciate my messages or want to know what's going on, so just keeping them updated. Then have 1,000 people there where 900 of them out of the 100 don't really care. I don't want them there. And to me, the list of 100 is far more valuable to my business than the list of 1,000. And that's the way we need to look at it mentally and, psychologically wise, because numbers play games with our head. We think the bigger the number, the bigger the likes on our page, or the bigger our email subscriber list or bot list. Like, we're pretty cool if we've got more numbers. No, not the case if they're not your target market and they're not really interested in what you're doing. You want people to unsubscribe. So that's really all part of the process. Hey, Betty, how are you? So that's all I really wanted to share with you today, because the rest I'm leaving for the people in my online crew coaching community. So we are starting in just over 2 hours, and we're going to start. I'm going to explain everything about bots, and we're going to set you up with your first bot. We're going to set you up with your welcome message. We're going to set you up with a menu. We're going to set you up with a default message. I'm going to show you how people can automatically respond to a post of yours. There's so many cool things I'm going to show you. You're going to love it. It may get a little bit overwhelming, but that's what the replays are for. Okay, so you got a safety net there. Okay, as Trent Sheldon says, Crystal's replying, impact over numbers. I could not agree with that more. Impact over numbers, absolutely. So if you want to join us for the Beginner Bot Bootcamp, you just need to be a member of my online crew coaching community. You can get in there for $1. The details are above. You just need to take the spaces out of the link when you transfer that detail into Google. Okay, so yeah, excited. I'm excited for the next 3 days for you guys and what you're going to get out of it. Okay, so I will see those in my online crew coaching community. I will see you soon. The rest of you, I will see you at my normal time tomorrow. Okay, see you then. Bye.